so that you don't have to watch, if you didn't watch the stream, so that you don't have to watch it on YouTube. I mean, the whole thing going on. I started a little bit later today, approximately 1 hour later, or 45 minutes, because of another streamer that I really like, and she is the reason I started streaming on Twitch, and her name is Henna's So Overinvested. Check her out. I will post her link and her Twitch account into my chat. She plays The Last of Us Part 2 right now. Before that she played Part 1. And Part 1 was basically her first game ever. So before that she reacted to YouTube videos, to game trailers. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. To game trailers. And in the process of it, she gradually became interested in gaming itself and tried it out. And she started the Twitch channel, and she started with The Last of Us 1, and after that she started basically with The Last of Us 2, but before that she played a little bit of Mass Effect 1. But then she got curious because of the HBO series of The Last of Us, how the game is, how the story is continued, and then she started to play The Last of Us 2, and now she is playing that, and after that the Mass Effect 1. And she's a person, I think she's born in the 80s, so she's a little bit older for sumo standards, if you want to call it like that. And she never played any kind of video game whatsoever. She never played PC, she never played console, so for her it's really the first time she's playing a game, and it's so interesting to watch her to explore that world of the video games we all know very well, I suppose. And that inspired me to start streaming myself, and I played with the idea a little bit, but I never managed to I don't know, there was a certain barrier that I never crossed, and she was a trigger point, you could say, to start streaming myself. And therefore that's the reason I'm streaming right now, and that's the reason we start an hour later today, approximately. I just wanted to see her stream. If I have the money, I will subscribe again to her channel. I mean, it's an inspiration for me. And it's really nice to see that people throw themselves out and try to, to get an idea out, or to express themselves in some way or another. And I'm glad that I can do that in the country I live. There are many countries that that are basically not able to do that. the people there living there are not able to express themselves to an audience worldwide. So yeah, it's I see myself as fortunate. It's not I don't take it for granted. So yeah, and I really respect her and her views, and she's an author of I guess 3 or 4 fantasy novels. I didn't read them, but now that I see her and that I experienced her, and I'm kind of curious what she's like. I mean, what the novels she read, what they are like, and I'm planning to check that out. So yeah, I mean, everyone has a story. How he or she gets to Twitch or any other platform and lurking or I don't know, streaming her or himself. And so yeah, in short, that's my story. And let's just jump right into the game before I don't stop babbling around. I will start the game in the background, and if it's loaded, I will jump into it. Oh frick, I loaded the wrong game. Sorry. Just give me another second to adjust it. Hey there, good evening. Okay, I will say it right there. I'm not from England or America or some English-speaking country. I'm German and I don't speak English very well, so please consider this. It's my first playthrough, and yeah, what can I say else? What else can I say? I really appreciate the game and its atmosphere. I'm a kind of gamer that wants to or likes to soak that in. And Japan Studio did such a great job with this game, I think, with all the games they made. And I'm very, very fortunate. I mean, I see myself as a fortunate person to be able to play that games. It's like reading a good book, or I don't know, it's just the way the story is told, the characters. It hits my spot, and yeah, I look forward to it for over 10 years. and now I'm finally able to play this game, and it makes me so happy. I don't give a shit if the graphics are not on par with today's graphics or something like that. I mean, we play the PS3 emulation of it. I mean, the game itself, it's stunning, and the ideas behind it, it's so good. So yeah, I don't know, we just try to, the last part, we started today a little bit later than usual, 1 hour approximately, because of another streamer I really like and appreciate, and she's the reason I started streaming, and I had to watch her stream before. But now we are back. The last time I didn't manage to solve the puzzle. I hope I will do it today. I will. So basically we have to get Yoda to the water wheel or something like that, and we have to stop the flow of water, the stream of water. Yeah, I think the three games are connected somehow. I don't know. I read theories about it. No, that's wrong. I mean, I read that there are theories about how that three games are connected to each other. I mean, I watched a Let's Play of The Last Guardian, and it somehow, or artistically, from artistically perspective, the artwork or the architecture of the game is really similar to ICO. I don't know about Shadows of the Colossus. Why won't she come up? So it could be that all of the three games, yeah, share one universe. Wouldn't surprise me. And actually, I want to find it out for myself. She somehow is stuck, or it never happened before, to be honest. Why can't she just clean it up? Yeah, mine too. I'm from Germany, so it's okay. I don't get Twitch. I mean, there's always one. Oh, okay. I wonder, I mean, there's one, in the audience, there's one person, I mean, of course that's you, but it's always one person in the audience that's showing up. I mean, I don't have a second screen. I use my smartphone for that, so that I can check this the chat or any kind of event that's going on. So and there's always one person in the chat or in the stream, and I thought it was me myself, because I'm playing right now, and I'm also have Twitch opened in my smartphone, so I thought, yeah, it must be me that is the one viewer in the chat or in the stream. But it turns out the whole time maybe there was another person besides me that watched the stream, and I tried my best, but my English is really poor, and I'm not one of that people that is fortunate to grow up with English in the ground school, in the elementary school, sorry. So in my case, I learned English in the middle school, or yeah, even later in the high school type of thing. Oh no, we were there before, no? Weren't we? But anyway, let's try. Oh, damn it, sorry. So yeah, what I wanted to say is I'm not fluently in English. I have no problem reading English and watching TV shows or videos or anything like that, and by the moment I have to use the language in any kind of way, speaking or writing, it's over. And I really envy the countries like Sweden or Norway or Finland, because they are, if there is some kind of content in some kind of media that isn't their own language, native language, they always will show it or to the audience in the original language and put subtitles to it, and that is a game changer. I knew kids that, I don't know, that are 9 or 10, around that, and they fluently speak English because they are, of course, consuming media in some kind or in some form or in another, and if you are grown up with original English content, you don't suck at grammar or pronunciation or something like that, because from the start you got to write, the proper English, not learn it artificially in school. I studied another language and I know what it is to learn a language as an adult. From the start, from zero, and that language isn't connected to my own language in any possible way. It's completely different. Oh no, we forgot Yoda. Yeah, they came out for PS3. I wonder why they don't made a remake of ICO. But I somehow get it, because it's mostly a puzzle game. Or the sound is some kind of weird now. It's really dull, I think. Yeah, it's mostly a puzzle game, and I don't think it would have drawn a large audience because of its nature. It's a more calming, chill game to play. I mean, yeah, there are action passages in it, but it's not that. I mean, you have the shadow creatures and so on, but mostly it is a chill game, and it's all about puzzles, and I really like that. And there are no games like that today, nowadays. I wouldn't mind to play ICO for as PS4 remake, but as for me, I never had the chance to get a hold on any of these consoles. I just couldn't afford it. See if the game somehow yeah. I don't know about ICO. I didn't spoil myself until now, and sorry, that's wrong. I didn't spoil myself at all. I just knew the entrance, so the opening scene, the trailer, or the scene that introduced you to the game, and it's kind of mystically, and it kind of reminds me of Shadow of Colossus, because I saw a trailer of it, and I mean, Shadow of the Colossus was the reason why I learned about ICO, and ICO is the first game of the series, and I think that game is underestimated. I mean, it's like a rough diamond. Of course, they did they changed things with Shadow of Colossus and Last Guardian, and they improved, and that is expected that they did it, that they improved. But it started all with ICO, and you have to remind yourself of that. You can't just take that out of the equation. ICO was the starting point of the whole series, and I think in some or another way these three games are connected to each other. Made like they share the same universe, or I don't know. Maybe they share the same catalog of symbolics. I mean, look at it. We have now a sword, and the sword is very not only powerful but symbolically charged weapon in Shadow of the Colossus. And then again, in all of the three games, you play as a kid, not as an adult. And they all, in their own way, are puzzle games. They share some kind of features, or I don't know how to say it. They just have something in common that you at least can feel if you don't want to think about it, but you can see or feel or that they somehow have to be connected. But it's not an explicit thing. It's vague, and and I like that because it gives much room to interpretation, and it tells the audience or the players they could come up with their own stories, with their own visions, with their own imaginations. The games inspired many people to create stories and theories about the world. And that is what I like about games. They are a medium that is different to books or movies. Yet they have their value in their own way. And it don't always need to be action. I don't know. Where you can't imagine a game that is like ICO came out in 2023, or that would come out in 2025. The last game I can imagine that is besides the series here we're playing right now is I think Portal from Valve. Sorry, I wanted to play just a game alone. I don't want to ruin the atmosphere. I shut my mouth all the time. So maybe we have to stop here. Our end goal or our goal is to stop the water stream from flowing. And I think we can do that by stopping the water wheel with this box. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that was really bad, I think, because now we are on a separate loading screen and that means nothing good. That means nothing good. Oh shit. Because every time we do that, Yoda is in danger. Sooner or later the shadow creatures will appear and get her. Damn it. Yeah, one thing about to know about Yoda is she won't go into water. She can't swim, or she don't want to swim. I don't know what it is. But if it's about water, you can't make to go her inside it. And if you are yourself in water, you can't call her in. So I think now that we are somehow, I mean, we threw the box inside the stream, and it was, yeah, and it fell down. How we gotta go, and we have new options. And in case you don't know anything about ICO, it's a game you can't play alone. You always have to. You have Yoda with you. That's the name of the girl we are together with, and she won't follow us by herself. We have to call her. We have to take her by our hand, so that she will come with us. And if we don't do so, sooner or later there will appear shadow creatures that try to track her in the shadow realms. And if that is happening, the game's over. So we have to make sure that she sticks around us all the time. And she's in the game, or the developers made it really clear she is not a burden, but she is more than that. She's much more than that, and we don't know what she is about really right now. And we proceeded, I don't know, maybe half of the game right now, but we don't know yet what she actually is, and she seems to be trapped as ourselves in that complex, in that really vast complex on the isle that is held for prisoners. But she is, you can tell it by appearance, another creature, another kind of, yeah. She is not human, I think. She has magic abilities that we don't have. The only thing we have is horns that come out of our head, and because of that we are supposed to. Oh, I have to go upstairs. My bad. I hope we can do it. And because of the horns that are coming out of our head, we ought to be sacrificed to, I don't know, appease some kind of god or gods. But we managed to escape, and we found Yoda that helped us on our journey, and I think we have to. Our main goal is freedom. We want to leave this island of this prison-like island together. And to do that, in order to do that, we have to rely on each other and trust each other and help each other. And it's a really nice way the game put us through that. It's a unique approach I didn't see in any game yet. And that is what Japan Studio made so special, like Naughty Dogs. They produce games that are not like the other games, not like the other AAA games, They always have a unique approach to themselves. Okay, let's see how we can get down there. I think for Yoda it's about the elevator, because she can't climb chains or ropes down. So I have to call the elevator, and in order to do that I have to move up first. Let's see. I think we have to go to get her down. So one feature or one common thing that all three of the games have is that they are no language. The characters don't speak an actual language, so yeah, either they are completely silent or they are using some fantasy language nobody understands. But it also opens a whole new a whole new way of communicating. You don't need language. You don't need written language or spoken language to communicate with another being. And that is often overseen, I think. Actually, the non-verbal channel of communicating is much stronger and much more meaningful than the verbal one. If you think about it, in the history of mankind, even the spoken word, we don't speak about the written word at all. Even the spoken word itself, language itself, it wasn't the first way of communicating with each other. So there are much more stronger ways to do it. Oh, we are on the completely wrong level. Non-verbal communication, there are many channels to do non-verbal communication. One of it is, for example, the expressions you make on your face, or if you use your the parts of your body to express something, e.g. your arms or hands, or and I mean there are other things, sensory things like touching someone also. There are so many ways that you can communicate without using language at all. And it's basically universal. There are also, there are things that, regardless in what culture you maybe use or maybe choose to use. If you hit someone in the face, I don't think in the most cases it is a good sign, or it is a sign of appreciation, something like that. And the games really hit the spot with that. You don't need words, and they are, in the most case, unnecessary to complete the task or solve the problem. And the common ground is that Yoda and ICO, I think his name is ICO, are both trapped in this place, and they want to break out and want to be free. And because of that, they have a common understanding and help each other. Hi-ho. So first, let's save. Oh god, we are on the completely wrong platform. Nope, that's not good. Yeah, I wonder I think I have to get her one platform. We have to go one upstairs. One platform above that one we are right now. Let's see if we can go to it through the ladder. I'm not sure. We managed to through a box inside this water stream, and it. Oh no, that's not right, or isn't it? Is it? Yeah, we can climb down there the chain, but Yola can't, so we have to get her somehow down another way. It's about that. So it's about that hanging bridge, I think. Sorry, I try to fix the I'm new with the I don't play with the controller. Usually I'm a PC gamer, so it's the first time for me using controller. Yeah, we managed to get a box right into the stream, and I think it fell down there. So it opens some kind of new path for us because Yoda won't swim. I don't know what. Just for now, let's leave Yoda there and let's explore. So we can't do anything with the box we threw down there. But let's, yeah. I think we somehow have to stop this water stream. But the last time I tried that, I couldn't get the solution for the problem. So our goal is to get to this gate, to this door with the two stones you see in the upper left corner of the screen. Yoda can open that kind of doors with her magic powers, but she won't swim. And I can't get past, there's an invisible wall of some kind, so I think it somehow has to do with stopping the stream or draining the water that is in this area. But I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. Yeah. So it is a puzzle game, and I think that is the main reason because that game didn't get an didn't get a remake like Shadow of the Colossus. Because back in the days I think it wasn't that popular. It is really slow paced, and if you don't, I mean, if you don't find a solution to the problems, you could stuck quite a while there, and I could imagine that turned off many people that played the game or tried to play it, because they lost patience in the process. And at least, I mean, you see it yourself. I'm streaming right now, and I don't have the solution for the problem, and I have to try out myself and trial and error and try to think about this problem and what could be the solution. And that is not something I think viewers want to watch. They got bored and move on to other streams or other content, and I mean, I get it. It's kinda like Portal, or because yeah, no, Portal is a new approach to it, but yeah, it's essentially the same. If you don't get an answer to the problem or the task that is to be completed right on the spot, and you audience already knew the solution for it, or they don't have the patience, it will get boring sooner or later, and you don't want to watch that person to play the game, regardless how funny he is or she is. And to be honest, I don't have an answer to that solution yet. Playing a game and talking on the same time will not make it better. I'm not good at doing things, multiple things at once. I just try to head back to beginning where we dropped the box, but I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think we should do that because of Yoda. No, let's go back. And sorry to answer your question, that is PS3 but emulated on the PC. But I'm playing at, I think, 720p, because my internet connection isn't that good and I can't afford playing in 1080p. I mean, I can, but that is not, I mean, the image or the video would not be fluent. So let's see. Oh no. that isn't right. Sorry for my bad controls. So I think Yoda is a little bit older than than we saw. Yeah, we, and she is also taller. You can see that. She has a mother that is not amused, or is not. Yeah, it's not amused that we take her daughter and try to get out of here. Let's save first. It's one of the other unique features of saving. I really like that. So, yeah. She is some kind of other existence, some kind of other living form. Not human, I think. But I don't know what ICO is. So, and she is the key to escape this place. And she also was caged or imprisoned in that place before we met her and we freed her. So, and she got curious about us, and we somehow bonded because I think our common or our shared destiny. And she also don't want to stay in this place forever, I think. So I tried to call her, but she won't come in, I think. No, not gonna happen. So let's think real quick. Move the box inside the water. But because of the water, we can't move the box around. So we somehow have to stop the water. I mean, there are two possibilities. We had the chance to and messed up, or we just have to do something besides freeing the box and throwing the box inside the water. But I can't think of anything that we can manipulate in some way, or not physically, or fantastically in some kind of way. My first thought was to block the water wheel, but the box was already in front of the water wheel, so there was no chance to block the water wheel with it. but maybe we somehow can get across the river or the canal without being washed through the channel. I don't know. I just we saved right now, so I just wanted to try a few things. I know that is not maybe not the solution to it, but it's a process. I think that's the game. And yeah, I wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus after that. I didn't play it, and I knew about. I know the intro, and then I know the premise of the game, and it is much deeper than you think it is. And I think it's also the case with ICO. You can see that game as it is, and you can see that game on a meta level. I mean, on a meta level, on a symbolically level, you can interpret this game not only by looking what it is actually or what it presents itself on the screen, but what can stand, or what the characters, the story, the environment, all that is in the game, what it could stand for. And I think Shadow of the Colossus did such a great job. It is a game that you can play itself and don't know anything about. You don't have to think further. You don't have to think about around the corner or something like that. You just can play the game, and it is fun in itself. But it also has a much deeper meaning to it. I can't reach the other side. But maybe now? Nope. I will try to move the box in some way. It actually works. So if you don't know what I mean, just watch the movie I Kill Giants. I really recommend that. And it's not... there are at least two layers of meaning in this movie, and it's the same for Shadow of Colossus. Oh bro, what do I do now with that? And that's the cool thing about ICO. They don't show you how the game mechanics work. You have to find out for yourself, and there are not always hints to it. I mean, there are hints, don't get me wrong, but it's not always the case. So you, by trial and error or thinking about it, you have to find out for yourself. And yeah, you have to like that kind of game. for that kind of games. I mean, I get it if there are people that don't want to play that kind of game because they are impatient or just don't have the time to think hours of hours and don't want to spend the time and just, I don't know, want to get entertained of some sorts. But I mean, that is how the game is, and like it or like it not. So let's see if we can get a box in one position that enables us to cross that magically, that invisible wall. Maybe must be some maybe it's like in The Last of Us and we have to get Yoda on the box. I mean, yeah. I don't know what Europalette means in English, but basically it's the same. Like in The Last of Us, you have to get Ellie on that Europalette, on that wooden platform, because she can't swim. Please come, hop on. Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh fuck, it's like it's like getting over it, the game. You try to move the object in the desired way, but just it follows its own rules of physics, it seems. I don't know how to move that fucking box right to the edge so that Yoda can move, jump on it. If that is even possible, I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't think it will do the trick. So maybe we have to block with some kind of thing with the box to stop the water, but it makes no sense. I will try. First, like, let's look around what it could potentially, yeah, where we could potentially move the box to for any kind of result. Sorry, I just got a message. It's a friend of mine. Sorry, he just... I always... I mean... Yeah. It's basically the whole day and now the messages come in. And I never get texted. I mean, it's rare that I got texted by a friend also via social media. It's either face to face or yeah, or anything at all. I just have to answer real quick, sorry. Okay, so Yoda, please. I think we have to somehow... Why is this box here? I mean... I don't get it. Can we... But it makes no sense at all. I'm kinda confused right now. Yeah. I'm just, I mean, nature calls, I'm right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good, we are back in game. And I have another message from my friend. What about that now? Oh god, okay. I have to answer that later. Oh my god, I just wanted to try playing with keyboard and mouse, but yeah, I realized for controller here. I really want to play Dark Souls, and I started the game and I played it and blah blah blah, and but I didn't manage. I mean, it's really hard. I'm not acquainted, I'm not used to such kind of game. But I like the way the story is told. I'm really all about story-driven games, or other, in other way, characters that are written really well. One sec, please. Sorry. Oh damn, I'm so dumb. What to do now? I'm still thinking about getting this box to Yoda so that you can jump on it, but in the end we both gotta make it to the other side, and I mean to the gate that she is supposed to open. Wouldn't mind if anyone has some kind of hint in this situation. Okay, there's still an invisible wall there. I tried to jump past the waterfall, but the game won't let me. So that is not the solution for the problem. Yeah. I mean, I guessed it already, but I just want to try it out. There is some kind, I mean, there is maybe a really easy solution for the problem. But again, there are problems that are, I don't know how to put it personally, or, I mean, for other people or for most of the people, the problem is easy to solve, but now and then you encounter some problem that are specific for you in person, so regardless how much you try, or I don't know how much you think about it and do trial and error things like that, and you just can't solve the problem, and you basically just stuck. And I think it's one of that problems. It is easy to solve, but because I don't see it, I don't see the solution. It is, I don't know, I can't solve it right now, no matter what I do or what I try. I will try to do other things, completely other things. Maybe it will help, maybe not, I don't know. But I think in the end it's just not solvable this day. And I have to try tomorrow to get further. Let's just call her and save. And I think, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to waste your time. So we will continue tomorrow. Let's just save. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Just, yeah, maybe it's just a little thing I didn't recognize, I didn't get, and tomorrow all is clear, or all is, yeah, totally clear about how to solve the problem. Yeah, we will see. But for today, for tonight, let's end the stream, and I hope you had a good time, and I hope you tune in tomorrow, 20 p.m. I think it's 2+ in Germany. So yeah, sleep well and have a good one. We see each other, and if not, check out my YouTube channel, and there I upload the VODs of the Twitch streams. And so yeah, in order that you can watch it, because I think Twitch changed its rules, or its yeah, so VODs got only saved 7 days at maximum, I think. Before that it was 14 days or something like that. Therefore I upload it on YouTube, so you can watch it later if you want to. Okay. peace out, and we see each other. Bye bye.